Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the second part of introductory lesson sessions to Quranic Arabic recitation with Tajweed rule. So what is Tajweed? Tajweed we can have two meanings. First one is linguistically, it means excellence and precision. But when we use it in Islamic terminology, it means that the recitation of the Quran, the way it was revealed to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam through Angel Jibreel alayhi salam. If you go more specifically, that means reciting every letter with its due rights, its characteristics, how it is pronounced from each makhraj. So that's specific. If you go in more detail. Principle of Tajweed. There are four principles of Tajweed. The first one is you should know the articulation points of each letter, where they are pronounced from. The second one is the characteristics, the sifat of each letter. The third one is the rules that are attached to each letter when it comes in context where they are placed in a word. So you will see that each letter has a rule, and when you place it in different position, then the rules change. So that's the third one. And the fourth one is exercising the tongue and a lot of repetition. So by the end of this course, you will see that we will have a lot of repetition of different lessons to become a master in Tajweed. So if we come to Arabic reading and writing, unlike English, in English what we have is we write and read from left to right, but in Arabic we write or read from right to left. And in English we have one form of each letter. So if it's in the middle or in the beginning or on its own, it's just one form. But in Arabic it's different. We have if a letter is written independently, it's one form. If it's written in the beginning of a word, it's another form. It's in the middle and the end. So we will see that in future lessons. We can give a classification to Arabic alphabet. This is one of the classifications. So we can have multiple classification depending on different properties, but this is one of them. We can have connectors and non-connectors. So the connectors are those letters where you can connect other letters with it from before or after it. So those are the connectors. Whereas non-connectors, you can connect some letters. We can connect letters before it, but not after it. So you don't need to know these right now in detail, but we will be going through each one by one in future lessons. This is maybe a bit more explanation. We have connecting forms, as I explained before. So you have, for example, this is the first letter of Arabic alphabet. You have alif, and that's when it's not connected with any other letter on its own. It looks like this in the beginning because it is non-connector. So it is the same as if it's unconnected. If you see in the middle, it has different structure than this one, and at the end similarly. So similarly, if you see another one which are connectors, then you have, when it is on its own, it has one structure. When you see in the beginning of a word another structure, in the middle another structure, and at the end another structure. So we will, you don't need to know this right now. We will be discussing one by one in future sessions. Okay, that's the whole next one. Okay, so I have another table for sounds and symbols. So that should help you if you are interested, if you're reading Quran with some help in transliteration, or if you're doing research in related to Quran. Then these are the tables I have developed, and you see the similar tables in those books that I have mentioned in my first part of introductory session, but I have changed some of them because I felt those representation are better than those are represented in those books. So you will see small differences in my tables and those books. And again, you don't need to know them right now. We will be discussing one by one in future sessions. So this is the end of the second part of introductory session. We will see you in the next one. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.